Hi, I have all of this laundry to fold, and while I do that, I thought I would give you guys an update on how our trying to conceive journey is going. So after how many months? It's been 25, 26, 27 months of trying to conceive. We still haven't been able to get pregnant. So last month we had an appointment with our gynecologist, or she's not actually a gynecologist, she's a fertility doctor. So our fertility doctor suggested, our next step is basically going for an insemination. But she said that insemination, we live in France. Insemination here means that we still get the, fertility injections for the eggs, for egg production, because I'm the one who has the secondary infertility issues and not my husband. Or I am the one who's having it right now. So we still do the injections, they still collect the egg. So basically it's just a lengthy process. So the doctor suggested that we go straight to IVF, because insemination is basically what we've been trying to do for the last few years without solution. This is exactly what she said to us, so just went along with it. At the doctor's appointment, I kind of just sobbed like a little baby. Because I don't know, that's just the confirmation, right? That you are officially broken, and this is the only solution we have to your problem. So yay! So we are going for IVF, and we still have 2 cycles until we do the IVF from now. So we're currently on the first cycle, and then we have 1 more cycle before the IVF cycle, mainly, really. Which means that we have basically 2 more chances to do it naturally. And my delusional membrane is truly believing that I am going to get pregnant these 2 months, because it's just going to happen. Because of course we've already booked the IVF appointment, so that's what people keep telling us as well, as soon as you have this booked, as soon as this happens, you're just going to do it naturally, you'll see. Yeah, so I'm holding on to that hope, to whoever said that to me. So I'll come back for you, by the way. If you're one of the people that said this to me and I don't get pregnant before IVF happens, I'm coming. Just know that. Anyway, yes, I'm about to reach the end of this cycle. My period is due in 2 days. At one point in the cycle, I was very, very hopeful, because the temperatures and everything seemed like we nailed it this time. But today, my temperature's already started going down, which means that my period is probably imminent. I'm kind of tired of getting my hopes up. That's another thing as well with IVF. You don't know if that's successful, right? IVF, there's no guarantee that it will actually happen, right? Because there are many IVF transfers that are unsuccessful. So another reason why I'm I wouldn't say stressed out, but I'm a little bit overwhelmed about the idea of IVF is that if it doesn't work, then what? We'll just try and do it again. But I don't know if I want to go through it again. I don't know. I am at this point, I am kind of ready to give up. I'm not gonna lie. I am ready to stop trying, and then again. But the problem with stop trying is, again, people that have been advising me all of this time, because it's always that thing, it's once you stop trying, it's when it's going to happen. But we've done that. We've did the no trying, because it's been over 2 years. It's not just a fun 6 month, or even, it's just a lot. And I've been trying my best to not get too overwhelmed about it, because there is no absolute guarantee that this will work. I've seen so many stories of people, they've done IVF for years and it still hasn't worked. I've seen stories of people that didn't do IVF, or when they were about to do IVF, they got pregnant. I see stories of people that get pregnant before even trying. I'm trying not to get very upset about it, but I'm clearly... When you've been trying to conceive for this long, and even longer, and even shorter, to be fair, it's hard, especially with social media these days, because you go online, and I feel like everybody has announced their pregnancies since I've been trying. Everybody I follow has managed to get pregnant. Even people that have been struggling to try, they've struggled, they've gotten pregnant, and they've had the baby since I've been trying. You know, it's a lot, and you don't see this side online. People are not sharing their fucking worst times because nobody wants to do that. And not even me. I have to sit down. This has happened a few weeks ago, and I have to sit down now and talk to you about it because I needed to put my thoughts straight before I come here and just cry on the camera, you know, like it's just a lot to process. And it's a hard topic because we're just so focused on women have to be moms. And the fact that then it doesn't work, it's rough because it's like, what do you mean? The one thing that people keep telling me constantly that I'm meant to do, how am I not getting pregnant then? Men, please explain to me, super men doctor. Oh yeah, because you guys didn't study on women. Yeah, sure. But you know that 1 in 5 women experience infertility. So this is not like something that just a few women experience. This is a lot of people in the world that are experiencing secondary infertility and infertility in general. It's a struggle. It's just the reality of our world, and it's something that we need to talk about it more. Anyway, another random thought of this is the age gap between them, right? The age gap between my kids. Because I am obviously still thinking I'm going to get pregnant. Okay, we are going ahead and we're going to have a second child, however that may be. And we are still holding on to that hope. But now it's the age difference because we were going for a 4-year difference. 3 to 4. And now we're already on 5 to 6. Which I don't know. I feel very let down about that. But maybe it's what we need. I'm trying to also be positive in the way of maybe I'm just not ready for that second baby. Maybe I need more growth. Maybe that baby is not ready to come. You know, I don't know. Like I'm trying to think in a way that it's coming. Okay, like I know it's going to be here and I know it's going to happen. And I am grateful for this experience because if I didn't have this experience, I don't think I would appreciate it as much. And I am not a person that likes pregnancy. I don't like pregnancy. I don't like the birthing. No, I don't think that gives me power at all. I don't feel empowered for giving birth. I feel tired for giving birth. So I think this way has made me a bit more, it's going to make me appreciate more the journey, I think. I don't know. That's just what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that the universe is basically trying to teach me a lesson. Delusional. Anyway, that's just a very random update of how things are going. And honestly, I know we're probably not going to get pregnant before IVF, and that's fine. And we're probably going to go through with the IVF, and that's going to be fine too. And it seems like a very big hurdle to get through, but we're going to get there. We're just going to take a day at a time. I can't really be thinking about too much in advance because it's just hard, you know, it's just very, very hard. And yeah, and that's it. If any of you are going through a similar struggle, I am so sorry, firstly. This is rough, but also I hope that you still have solutions and I hope that there is ways for you to get over this hurdle. And I am sending you a massive hug, honestly. You deserve a hug and you deserve love and compassion and time for yourself. You need that rest. Rest is one of the most underrated things we do as an adult. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to me today, ramble, and for allowing me this space to share my vulnerable reality with you because it's not the reality one hopes. So thank you for listening. Bye!